Official organization charts define who reports to whom and who makes the final decisions. These meat boxes provide the familiar comfort of clear authority and traditional corporate roles. Companies highlight the human in the loop as a safety net during AI integration. They set up checkpoints and require signatures to ensure a person always oversees the machine's work. Human thinking is expensive and slow, drawing on unique personal experiences and valuable time. AI generates answers almost instantly at a very low cost because code does not get tired or charge by the hour. The sheer velocity of this new automated workflow forces human managers to abandon careful evaluation just to keep pace. When the system moves faster than the brain can process, the person in the loop loses the ability to push back. Managers stop analyzing the details and start clicking approve, simply to clear their workload. They become passive rubber stamps, maintaining the illusion of human review while the machine makes every real choice. The official job title remains intact, while the actual authority to say no vanishes into the software. The signature on the document is human, but the power behind it belongs to the code. On paper, a strategic decision is finalized the moment a CEO signs a major document. The signature appears to be the primary exercise of power. Scrubbing the timeline backward reveals the choice was shaped earlier during data gathering. Engineers set the parameters, deciding what to show. Unmeasurable options hit filter nodes and dissolve, leaving one path. This perceived authority shrinks decision-making scope, making humans stop looking for other options. This is a disguised order, a situation where a software suggestion quietly dictates the final rule by making alternatives feel impossible. This dynamic kills internal disagreement. Team members become too intimidated to challenge a clear, data-backed mandate, leading the group to accept the machine's output without a critical review. The real point of no return occurs weeks before the final presentation. The decision is effectively locked in the moment a junior team member accepts a default rule or a drop-down menu in the software. The team preparing the data dictates the strategy long before the CEO sees the final document. Controlling the framing of the data is functionally identical to controlling the entire company. Businesses prioritize speed and lower costs over absolute perfection. When AI provides a good enough answer in seconds, it becomes difficult to justify the expense of a slow human expert. This creates the speed trap. In this environment, every delay or mistake is treated as a problem to be fixed, resulting in a workflow perfectly devoid of operational friction. Professional struggle is the only way junior employees build resilience and practical wisdom. They grow by facing problems and figuring out solutions on their own, rather than being told what to do by an algorithm. The business gains immediate efficiency, but the team's capacity for deep thought is crumbling into dust. By removing the struggle, the company removes the learning. Optimizing exclusively for speed forces the destruction of human expertise. The company trades its long-term advantage of having a skilled, adaptable team for the temporary rush of faster operations. Companies often downplay significant AI failures as isolated data errors or minor glitches. By overlooking these warning signs, the organization develops major blind spots that hide the true extent of the problem. A structural crisis hits when these hidden glitches finally compound. Leadership finds itself paralyzed because it spent years tweaking metrics instead of nurturing the human judgment required to handle a system failure. A machine can process massive datasets and rank choices instantly, but it cannot take responsibility for letting someone go. It cannot weigh a difficult moral decision or feel the pressure of a bad financial quarter. These significant, messy challenges are the choices only humans can make. No algorithm can assume the burden of ethical judgment or take responsibility when things go wrong. AI acts as an upgrade only when humans maintain active engagement with its outputs. This path requires people to question suggestions and use the machine as a starting point for deeper exploration, rather than a final answer. A clear vision of the hidden power dynamics on the screen is the primary defense. Managers must recognize the shift in authority before the software begins to manage them.